Okay, we'll get started. We always start, Hannah, with a 2-minute. In this session, this month, we're working on a 2-minute forearm. Let me fix my camera so it's on my mat. We do a 2-minute dolphin on our forearms, and then we do a 2-minute forearm plank. So we just do that for time. And if you need to take a break in between. But go ahead and set up, come down into tabletop and grab your upper arms nice and tight. So you err on the side of narrow. And then open your arms up. You know you can always take the alternate grip. I'm going to take railroad tracks. When you step back and you lift your hips, just make sure the elbows hug in, and we're on the clock. So in this 2-minute hold, you don't need to look forward, let your head relax, but I want you to bend your knees and then push through your forearms so that your ears go up to your shoulders and your hips move up to the ceiling. You can keep the knees bent as much as you need to. If you have the flexibility in the hamstrings, you can begin to straighten, but just keep the spine long, whatever you end up doing. And make sure you're continuously pressing. That pressing action, we're building the stamina to help us in our forearm stand, eventually in our handstand. It's even going to help in our forearm plank, our plank. So just keep the action of pushing through the forearms and then draw the belly in and up. So we lift from the pelvic floor. If you're not really sure what that means, just kind of imagine you're squeezing a block between the legs to get that inner thigh activation, and then draw the pelvic floor up like you're trying to hold your urine. So it's really the best way I know how to explain it. And then from there, pull your lower belly in and up. Okay, halfway on this one. And then just check in with the breath. We're in, I guess, this is the 3rd week. So you guys should be getting pretty good at the 2-minute hold, maintaining alignment, maintaining the action. And again, it's not a big deal to take a break. We're building that endurance, we're building that stamina, and we're definitely building the muscle memory. That's what I want mostly. Push a little harder. Maybe start to work on stretching the heels down, even if you don't straighten the legs. Just get that energy down the back side of the body. So as the belly draws in and up, you should feel the ribs sort of expand out. All right, we're almost there, you guys. Last 10 here. We're just going to shift forward from here into our forearm plank without moving the arms. If the elbows have come apart, then you need to reset. 3, 2, 1. Walk your feet back so that when you land, your shoulders are over your elbows. And then notice your lower back. If you're feeling any pinch or pain there, try to draw the hip points together to the belly button area and lengthen through your tailbone that way. And drawing, again, like you're holding that block. So drawing the pelvic floor up, pulling belly in and up. And then the action again is pushing, but now we're stacked. So elbows over under the shoulders. Watch that the elbows are not splaying out. If they are, reset, just drop to the knees and grab the outer upper arms again. Lift your thigh muscle into your bones. So that's going to help you feel a lot tighter in the sense of light. Pushing through the shoulder blades. We're going to work on scapular push-ups today. So that sense of pushing your shoulder blades to opposite sides of the room by pressing through the forearms. So it's a slight doming. It doesn't have to be super exaggerated, but it's a slight doming in the upper, or the mid-back rather, right between the shoulder blade area. Okay, less than a minute. Balls of the feet on the mat, so heels stacked over the toes. And there's an active sort of pressing through the balls of the feet as we lift the thigh muscle again into the bone. Every exhale, really think about drawing the navel to the spine. And then imagine that rod running through the spine, through the crown of the head. So you want to feel and be like a plank of wood, solid. That line of energy running straight through the spine. You're not looking up, you're not looking down, just neutral. A little bit of space in the throat, no wrinkles there, no wrinkles in the neck. Last 20. Stay strong. Take about 1 to 2 more breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees and then pull the hips back, straightening out the arms, and just feel that stretch through the side body. And third eye to the mat. Bring your palms into prayer and lift your prayer over your head. So right towards the nape of the neck. Come up and shift forward into plank. So now elbows where shoulders are stacked, just like your forearm. And it's really the same, for the most part, the same posture. It's just that you're pushing with your fingers. So grip your fingers a little bit more here. Lift your muscle into your bone. And then draw the crown of the head forward. So when we start pushing through the shoulder blades and we do those scapular push-ups, there is a tendency to let the trapezius muscles kind of lift up to the ears. So when you push the shoulder blades apart, I want you to think about dragging the traps down towards your feet and your head towards the front of the room. So push your shoulder blades apart, really exaggerate that for a moment, draw the belly in, and then just move the shoulder blades, squeeze them together. So the chest will drop about an inch. Push them apart, they'll lift about an inch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push apart. You're pushing with your hands, squeeze shoulder blades. Triceps strong, biceps strong. Push apart, squeeze together. It's a very subtle movement just with the shoulder blades. Squeeze, retract, push, protract. Squeeze, retract, push, protract. Do 5 more. Squeeze and push. Squeeze and push. Squeeze and push. Last 2 and 1. Now hold on that protraction. Drop the knees. Quickly child's pose before we come back to plank. Just give your arms a break. All right, come back into your plank. Walk your feet a little further apart, more than hips width distance. Try to get really stable through that left arm, and then glue your right arm to the side of your right body. Hold here. Still maintain that long line of energy. You're gonna really press through that left hand so you're not dumping, collapsing for 10, 9, 8, 7, muscle to bone, 6, 5, grip the fingers, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your right hand down. Reestablish, start to shift the weight more into the right hand, grip the fingers, pull the belly in and up, and then left hand glues to the left side of the body. Try not to let the body move. Reach through the crown of the head, through the heart, push through the balls of the feet for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And place your left hand down. All right, spiders. We're gonna do 15 each side. So right knee to right tricep, tap. Knee to tricep. So using the obliques, feel a little squeeze on the side body. Try not to move the rest of the body much here. You've got 10, 8, 7. Grip with your fingers. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. And child's pose again. Drop the knees, pull the hips back. Touch your third eye. 2 breaths. Come back into your plank position. And then from plank, just lift the hips. Find first downward facing dog. That should feel good. Press into the thumb, the index finger. So roll the weight inside a little bit into the hands. Still grip with the fingers, but push into that thumb index finger more. And then ears up to shoulders, just like in our forearm. Push the ears up, hug the arms in tight by the head. Bend the knees as much as you need to, but draw the belly in and reach through the hips. And then eventually maybe pressing down through the heels. Take 3 breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Inhale, keep pressing, hug those arms in tight. Exhale, let it go. 1 more breath in down dog. All right, prepare for crescent lunge. Lift your right leg high. Couple core planks. Take the knee into the nose and try to get everything forward. As you shift forward, grip your fingers. Try to touch forehead to knee. Send it high, nice and slow, controlled movements. Reach through the toes. Pull the knee in again, squeeze. Send it back. 2 more. Feel that little burn in the lower belly. Last 1. Get everything stacked. Bring your hips high. Push through your mid-back. Step, heel, ball, toe. Slide your left foot back as needed. Stack the heel over the toes. Lift up halfway. Come to fingertips. So set your legs like you're in skis. And then hands to your hips. Rise up. Square off the hips. So first crescent lunge. Maybe bend your back knee for a moment. Lengthen your tailbone. set your right leg at 90, and then press through the back heel. All right, we're gonna add a movement here. We're gonna do about 10 of these. So the arms go up, you can watch the first one. As I exhale, I'm gonna bring hands to heart, tap the left knee, tap the elbow, just a tap, and then pick it straight back up, reach up. All right, join me, exhale, twist, tap, tap the back knee. Pick everything up, stretch up. Pull belly, and we move from that low belly. That's your center of gravity. As you move the gaze, it's a little trickier, even though we're still on 2 feet. Just a little tap of the elbow, a little tap of the knee. You should feel that burn in the low belly. 5 more. 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Reach up all the way. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Shift forward into plank. All right, push your heart forward a little bit beyond your shoulders. And then we have 4 chaturanga push-ups. Lean forward, arms hugging close to the body. Just bend the elbows. Lift through your core to keep yourself light. No collapsing. Last one, hover, and then lower all the way down. Let's just start with cobra. Roll the shoulders back, warm up the lower back. And lower down. Curl the toes, press it back up, plank, downward facing dog. Prepare this left side. All right, push them out of the way, find another strong down dog, push into the thumb, the index finger. Push into the ball of the right foot this time, reach the left leg high all the way up, 4 times. Bring that knee into the nose, shift forward, grip the fingers. Inhale, nice and slow, reach it back. Exhale, pull it in. Send it high, 2 more. Prepare to step on this last one, pull the knee in, push through the mid-back, pop it up, step through, heel ball toe. Slide your back foot, open your feet a little bit, lift up halfway, drop the left leg to 90. Hands to hips, rise up. So again, settle in and then bend the right knee a little bit, lengthen tailbone by drawing the belly in and up, and then sit lower and then push through the back heel, lift through the hamstring and the glute. Reach it up. All right, so again, the movement is inhale, we stretch up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center, tap the elbow, tap the knee, and then reach it right back up, straighten the leg. We get a 10. Very gentle tap so you're in control. Stay light. Pick it back up. Halfway. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, last one. Tap and lift, and then lower the hands down. Send it back, downward facing dog. Reach the leg high. Lower the left foot to meet the right. Shift forward again, plank. All right, remember, knees are always an option here for chaturanga push-ups. I should have said that. Shift forward. You've got 4. And lead with your heart. This time, if you're ready, you can take it into an upward facing dog. Press into the feet, draw the shoulders down the back. Now move from your core, come to a tiptoe plank. Lean forward, pull the belly in to lift the hips halfway. Hold here, tiptoe plank. Thigh muscle to bone are on the tops of the feet. Draw the low belly in even more like someone pulled your hips all the way back. Move from the core, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, we're going to take a hovering tabletop. So just shift forward and drop your knees until they're hovering about 1 inch. Your hands slightly forward of your shoulders. And then draw the belly in. So it looks more like a tabletop. And then take your right foot and extend it out, tap. Bring it back, left foot out, tap. Extend and tap. Hover the knees. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, soft with the landing, and 1. Stay here, and now right knee, right tricep. Lift it above the elbow if you can. Pull it up high. Keep going. You've got 6, 5, 2. Last round. All right, stay there. Now wrap your inner elbows forward, bend your elbows, hover them, angry baby. Knees are about an inch off the mat, elbows about an inch off the mat. Draw the belly and push those shoulder blades apart for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs and the arms, downward facing dog, pedal the feet. All right, look forward, walk your feet right behind your wrists, and then find ragdoll. All right, we're gonna work a little bit on jumping back to chaturanga. If that's not quite in your practice, then you can do it sort of a lighter jump back, or you can just step back, and as you step back, you step into chaturanga. That's how you're gonna build the strength to eventually jump. So you watch up here, just take a half lift for a second, let that go, and then forward fold. Actually, go ahead, root your eyes, let's come up for a second. Let's find our half moon stretch. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist. Bend and soften through your knees for a second, push into the 3 points of the foot, lengthen your tailbone, and then push the floor away, and from the waistline, stretch up. And then move the hips to the left first, then counter with the upper body as you reach to the right. So it's not about just stretching to the right, it's about moving the hip and then lifting up at an angle and feeling that stretch along the left side body. Also the strength. Squeeze the oblique muscles, pull them in, squeeze the butt in. Right shoulder a little forward, come down a little deeper, then use your obliques and come back to center. Switch the grip, left hand grabs right, bend the knees a little bit, push the floor, lengthen tailbone, stretch it up, move the hips first, then lift at an angle, lift through the rib cage, start to come down. Left shoulder forward. You'll be able to go deeper usually on one side, but still feel that stretch and strength along the right side body. Push your hips a little more, reach up and over, come down. Use your right side obliques. Slowly pull your body back to center. Release the arms down by your side. Take an inhale, reach it up. And then exhale, forward fold, bring it down. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. Hands are gonna plant on the mat. If they have to come forward, that's okay. But we're gonna do a couple of these. Lean forward, bend the knees, and just either walk your feet back to chaturanga, or you're gonna jump back. So if you're a jumper, you're jumping. Then you're gonna straighten the arms, bend the knees, and hop to the front. Then we do it again. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Join when you want. Halfway lift, bend the knees, shoot the legs back or walk them back. Land lightly, push back the plank, bend the knees, crouching down dog, hop forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, bend the knees, hop it back. Straight arms plank, crouching down dog, hop forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, plant the hands, heart forward, bend the knees, shoot the feet back, little hop. Push it up to plank, crouching down dog, hop forward. Halfway lift, fold. Halfway lift, prepare. Look forward, bend the knees, shoot the feet back, lead with the heart, shoot it forward. Plank, crouching down dog, hop forward. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. We had 3 more. Halfway lift, hands palms flat, shoot the legs back, lead with your heart, back to plank, crouching down dog. Look forward, hop forward, land lightly. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, plant the hands, bend the knees. Heart forward, legs back. That's your counter. Plank, crouching down dog, look forward, hop forward lightly. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Halfway lift, bend knees, heart forward, feet back. Plank, crouching down dog, look forward, hop forward. Halfway lift, fold, now find ragdoll. Shake it out. All right, when you land, or if you haven't already, open your feet hips with distance. We're gonna do some squat work, okay, and calf work. Release it, shake it out here, last little bit. All right, rise up when you're ready and bring hands through heart. So watch this little series. It's gonna look like this. Arms will go forward. It is the deepest squat you can do with the weight in the heels. So if you can go real low, go real low. When you come up, you're gonna work on squeezing the butt and then lifting to the tiptoes, and the arms are gonna go up. Then you're gonna come back down, find your squat. Then you'll come up. So it's not hard. It's just more balance than anything. And I wanna make sure you're moving from your core. Sit down. And then when you come up, press high onto the balls of the feet. We want to get to a stacking point. Sit down, squat. Go up again. When you come up from the squat, push through your heels and squeeze your glute attachment point with your hamstring. And tuck, kind of, it's a tuck of the tailbone, but I really want you to think about kind of thrusting it under you, squeezing it under you, lower down again. Drop the hips low if you can, lift it up. And don't worry, you're working on balance too. So even if you feel like this is easy, you're not getting much strength, you're working on the balance and the flow that make it real smooth, real fluid. Move and transition with that low belly awareness. Let's do 5, 4, 3. Squeeze the glutes underneath you, reach up. Last 2. All right, one more. We're going to stay on the tiptoes. So as you come up, squeeze the hips under, everything stacked, and then reach up. Try to lift higher on the balls of the feet. Think awkward second part. Higher on toes. Push your heels forward, and then reach up. Stretch up. Hold it here, 10. Keep pressing into the balls of the feet, 8. Pull low belly in, up, stretch up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the heels. Lower back to that squat. And then from here, come onto the balls of the feet. And then you're just going to gently tap your knees down. And then gently pick your knees up. Then drop your heels. Pick up your heels. Drop your knees. Knees up. We've done this before. Heels down. Heels up. Knees down. Just stop in the center though each time. Don't just rock back and forth. Give a little stop in the center so you have control. Knees, center, heels, center, knees, center, heels, center. 3 more. Knees, center, heels, center, knees, center. Last round, center, knees, center, heels. Hold it in the center, press into the balls of the feet. Now reach your arms up and slide up the wall. Stay on the balls of the feet. Stay on the balls of the feet all the way up, all the way up. Stretch up again. Find your calves. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your heels, hands to heart. All right, inhale, reach up overhead. Let's find sun B. Sit your hips down into the chair. Draw your belly in. Ribs expand. And then we're going to take drinking bird. So again, come onto the balls of the feet. You've got some balance there now. Squeeze your knees together. Take your arms back. Lift your arms as high as you can until you find that resistance. And then pulse with your triceps. You've got 10. Squeeze. 9. 8. Don't you hate the double count? 6. 5. Squeeze. 3. 2. And 1, reach it up, inhale, drop the heels, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, you can add a crow here if you want, knees into the arms, try to throw one in every class. And then if you are jumping back, shoot your heart forward, either walk back or jump back. Try to land lightly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Breath in, and breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Take your right knee to your right tricep, hold it, and now bring it down to the wrist. Cross it over to your left wrist. Pull it up to your left tricep. Bring it back to the right tricep, and then send it high, 3-legged dog. 2 more rounds. It's a square or a rectangle. Down, across, up, over, and back, 3-legged dog. 1 more time. Pull it in, lower it down, cross it over, lift it up, send it high. Now prepare for crescent. Pull the knee into the nose, step through, and heel ball toe. All right, set your legs for crescent lunge. We've already been here. Inhale, rise up. We're going to go back to those twist taps just for 5. So hands through heart, tap, and lift up nice and strong through the arms. Tap again. Go slow motion, slow motion. Gently tap, pick it right back up. 3 more. Tap. Lift. 2. And 1. This last one. Get it down there and then pick up the back knee and hold the twist. And then push into your arm against the leg, resist back, hug the right hip behind the knee, and spin from the belly, spin from the rib cage, stacking the elbows, stacking the shoulders. We're gonna move to warrior two from here. Inhale, release, reach it up, straighten the leg, and then turn your left heel down. Open up to the side, warrior two. All right, we'll take Anjali Mudra. So inhale, arms overhead, Kali Mudra, interlace your hands, release your index fingers, and then stretch up as high as you can. So keep bending into the right knee, but now come back to your back leg. Find more strength there. Push down through the heel. Draw the low belly in, reach up through the waistline, through the grip. Hold it here. All right, take the reverse with the bind. Just reach away from the leg. Reach away with the grip, palms squeeze together. Bend deeper in that front knee if you can. Take another inhale. Sit lower on the exhale. Inhale, straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Push into the right big toe. Pick up the toes, so keep that right leg active as you reach back a little more. On your next inhale, come back to the center. Wiggle walk your left foot in like 2 inches. Release the arms. Cut your hip to the back, roll it down. So left hip rolls down, right arm reaches forward. And again, if you're a hyperextender like I am and you kind of jam in the back of the knee, bend the knee a little bit, but push into the big toe. Pick up the toes. That'll help you lift the arch and the inner thigh. And then reach, reach, reach. Hold there. Without dropping the right rib cage, see where the hand leans. Some of you the shin, some of you take your index finger, pick up your big toe. Use that to help you balance. Keep the left hip rolling down slightly and forward, and then spin your rib cage to the sky, reach it up. Really find your back leg here. Drive into that heel, squeeze the glute. Belly strong, twist from the low spine, from the mid spine. Hold it. All right, we're gonna take this into side plank. So bend the right knee, take left hand down. Try to take the leg lift if you can. So you've got the big toe, grab it, hold it there. Okay, we're gonna add the elbow to knee. So if you want, just hold static in side plank wherever you land it. Otherwise, release the foot, reach it back a little bit as you reach forward, and then take your elbow to your knee, squeeze. Expand both out. Exhale, pull it in, squeeze. Expand it out. You've got 5, 4, keep going, 3, try to make contact, 2, last one, hold it, look forward and step, heel, ball, toe, and then windmill to the back, Skandasana, stay low. This is the higher version, both feet on the mat. And then move through the center of the body. You can expand the wings out on one side and exhale, pull it into the back. Expand it out, just go real low through the center, opening through the hips, using your inner thighs. Do 5 more each side. Both feet flat, 4. And again, draw that low belly and move from that center point. 3, 2. Last round, take it back and then spin forward, plant the hands, send the right leg high, open up the hips. Open up the hips. Just feel that and then maybe give it a circle. All right, and then lower the right foot to meet the left. Shift forward into plank. Lower to chaturanga. Hold chaturanga. And now arms in close. You're not resting. Pulse. Pulse for 10. 9. Heart forward. Lift from your core. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. All right, hold your down dog, prepare for the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. You have that square. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, down to the wrist, over to the right wrist, up to the right tricep, back to the left, and then send it high. 2 more full rounds. Left, down, over, up, back across, send it high. 1 more time. Tricep, wrist. Cross, lift, back, and 3-legged dog. Prepare for a crescent lunge again. Knee to nose, step, and then rise all the way up slow. Again, we've just got 5 of those knee taps and twists. Hands reach up, inhale, and then exhale, slowly twist. Tap, be light. Pick everything and reach up. 4. Reach it up, nice and strong. Pick up that back leg strong through the hamstring. 3, 2. All right, last one, reach it up. We're gonna find the twist, tap the knee, and then pick up the knee. And then push that arm into the outer leg, hug it back into the arm, hug the left hip behind the heel, spin from low belly. Pick up that back leg even more, really press through the ball of the foot, twist. Think about your transition to warrior 2. Inhale, release the arms, reach up, straighten the leg, and then spin the right heel, open to the side. All right, here for a few breaths. Get nice and strong again. Use that back leg. Kali Mudra, reach it up, interlace, opposite thumb on top. Use this spine to make you feel lighter. Stretch your body up like someone's pulling you up through the wrists. And then sit lower. Keep the legs exactly as they are. Just lift up and over, stretching through that left side body. Reach away. So you can sit a little lower, reach away a little bit further. On your next inhale, slowly straightening that left leg, pick up the toes. And find that engagement, then reach back a little bit more. Lock out the arms, pull your body back. From your obliques, inhale, come back up. Extend the arms, right foot wiggles in 2 inches. Cut your right hip back, roll it slightly down. Drive into your back heel. Again, pick up your left toes, keep that activation, keep your left rib side long, and then take the hand down or pick up your big toe. Really push into the big toe mound. Reach the right arm up, spin from the rib cage. Keep pushing that right heel down, squeeze through the right glute. Right hip rolls forward and down. All right, into our side plank. Look down, bend the knee, right hand plants, grab the foot if you can, swing it up with you. Just get set in your side plank, what that's gonna look like for you. And then we have 6 of those, reach away, and then bring your elbow back to your knee as you exhale, try to tap the thigh. 3, 2, and 1. Reach away, bring your foot down, send it back. 3-legged dog, open up your hip. And then step through heel ball tuck. Skandasana, spin to the back, bring the hands to the heart. Open to the front and to the back. Couple times, we've already done both sides. So just open that a couple times. All right, last time, and then spin back to the front, plant the hands, send the right leg back. That's where I think we messed up. We got it. Now open the hip. All right, and then lower your left foot down. Shift forward. We're gonna lower down into Sphinx. So drop your knees, drop your body, plant your elbows underneath your shoulders. Feet hips width distance if that feels good, and then arms about shoulder width distance. So working a little bit with triceps, lift your belly. That's gonna help protect your lower back. If you need to walk the hands further forward to do this, that's fine too, but you're gonna hug your arms in and straighten the arms. I want you to start to feel this in the triceps. Just straighten and bend the elbows. Hug them in. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on one. It might not be fully straight for you, but if you can, straighten. And then press into that left hand. Draw the belly in. Press down through the feet. Lift the knees. And then reach that right arm forward. Pull the belly in. If you feel any pain in the low back, then bend the arm a little bit or bring it all the way back down to Sphinx. And then take the arm up. Reach it up. Bring it back down to halfway. And then open it out to the side and reach back behind. Bring it back to the center. Reach up one more time. And then release the right hand down. Other side, reach forward. Draw that belly in. Press down through the feet. Reach forward. And then start to sweep the right arm, left arm up. Reach up. And take the arm forward and then take it out to the left. Open the chest to reach for your back foot. And bring the arm back to the front position. And lift it up one more time. And lower it down. All right, lower your elbows, bend your knees, reach around, grab below the toes, spread the toes around your pinky. And we'll do this 5 times. We're lifting on the inhale, slowly lowering on the exhale. All of it's slow. So as you inhale, you kick back and up and peel your upper body. Big inhale, go to maximum. And then slow exhale, lower, tap the chin, tap the knees. Spread the toes. Again, inhale, kick up, kick back, peel your body. Exhale, gently lower, tap. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. All the way up, hold, hug those knees in, spread the toes out, kick back into the hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Gently press it up into tabletop. Cat-cow your spine as needed. We'll set up for glute work, which is always at the end. We do this every time. Little add-ons here and there. But for the most part, it's the same kind of set of exercises. Drop down to your forearm. Push through your mid-back. And then pick up your, we'll start with right leg today. We're a little different with this one. We've been doing this for so long. You're going to bend the knee, but when we go up, and then when we come down, I want you to tap to the left side of your left calf. And then go straight back up, bent knee. Tap, and then straight back up. Try to get it across the calf. And really think about squeezing it at the top. Keep going, squeeze it at the top. Foot is flexed. 5, tap, 4, 3, 2. The last one, hold it at your highest point. Keep the foot flexed, little pulses, little squeezes from that glute, not from momentum. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Tap the foot outside the calf and go straight back up. So just adding that little tap across to add a little bit to the adductor. Tap outside the left heel calf. All the way straight up when you lift. Squeeze it at the top. 10. If you're new to these, we do a lot on one side. If you need to take a break, come out and then come back in and join us. That left side is getting a little. Somebody turn their audio. 4. I can't tell who that is. Audio.
Sorry.
3. Thank you. Hold it up at the top. And now pulse. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Come to your right fingertips and spin. Hug your left hip under you to stack your hips and lift your right leg high, highest point. Flex your foot to the right. Now little pulses for the outer glute. Controlled outer lifts and squeezes. 8, keep lifting. 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Now spin and close your hip back, but keep the leg up so the toes are pointing down and go off to your left knee side at a 45-degree angle. Swing your leg out at 45. So your body's slightly angled here, toes are down, leg is high, squeeze and pulse. This is the glute attachment point with the hamstring. Little controlled pulses, little squeezes. 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, 1, come back to the center, bend your knee, heel to your bum, hug your left hip under. So your knee is lifted high, and then kick at an angle, and as you kick and press through the heel, squeeze and tighten through the glute. Push. You've got 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the foot and tap it like we did a moment ago. This time, kick it out at an angle for 8. Kick it out high. 6, 4, 3, control tap, 2, and 1. Now bring it out to the right. Come to your right fingertips. Your right leg is straight like gate pose. The inner sole of that right foot is on the mat. And then just pick up the leg and tap it down. Lift and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the leg in. Shake your hips side to side before we set up for the other side. It's the same set of exercises, but you're going to feel it. We've already worked both sides in different ways. So left side's already done some work here. Come back onto your forearms. Come in forearm tabletop. Pick up your left leg. The only difference is knee bend. We're going to push up and then tap outside the right foot for 20. Lift and squeeze. 3, 2, high up. Keep the knee bent for 10. Squeeze it at the top. Lower with control. 8, 6, 4, 3. Get ready. 2. We're going to hold that last one up there. Little pulses, little squeezes. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Tap outside the calf and then go straight up to the sky. Squeeze it at the top. Gentle tap. You've got 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Pulse it out. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Come to left fingertips. Spin and stack. Lift your leg high. Flex your toes and point them to the left. And now lift and squeeze. Outer glute. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Come back on your forearms. Spin your toes down. Close your hip, leg up high. Go out to the right 45. Leg out to the left at 45. And lift it up and pulse. Glute attachment point with hamstring. Tiny little squeezes. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. 1. Come back to the center. Bend your knee. Lift your knee up. Hug your right hip under. Kick it out. Squeeze as you extend the leg straight. Last 5 here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last little bit. Tap your foot over to the right. Swing it out. Big kick out to the left. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. 1, come to left fingertips, extend the left leg straight out, gate pose, and then just pick it up and lower it and tap. You've got 5. This is it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the foot in. All right, 9:45. So as always, I definitely urge you guys to stretch it out, whatever you need to individually. Maybe do a little bit of a spinal twist stretch for your glutes. Thanks you guys so much. Have a great day. I'll see you on Thursday. And always let me know if there's something specific you want to see. All right, have a great day. Bye. See ya.